Listen up, young kings. I'm about to tell you something that's going to sound absolutely wild at first, maybe even offensive. Ready? The people you laugh with every single day, the ones you call your day ones, your ride or dies, your brothers for life, might actually be the invisible chains keeping you locked in mediocrity. Yeah, I said it. And before you click away thinking I'm just another YouTube channel trying to be edgy, hear me out. Because what I'm about to share with you isn't some toxic cut everyone off nonsense. This is real talk about something that literally shapes whether you're going to be the man you dream about becoming or just another dude at 35 wondering where the hell his life went. Your friends can either be the rocket fuel that launches you into your best life or the anchor that keeps you drowning in the same spot for years. So if you're serious about leveling up, smash that subscribe button right now, because we're about to dive deep into something that could literally change the entire trajectory of your life. Hit that like button too, because this video needs to reach every young king out there who's wondering why they feel stuck. What does it mean to be stuck? Okay, let's break down what it actually means when someone says you're stuck. Being stuck isn't about being broke right now. It's not about still living with your parents at 19. Being stuck is way more subtle and way more dangerous than that. Being stuck means you're living the same year on repeat. Same conversations, same habits, same excuses. Same Saturday nights that blur into each other until you realize you're 23, then 26, then 29, and nothing has fundamentally changed except the number of candles on your birthday cake. When people are stuck, they talk about big dreams, but never take the first step. They say one day so much, it becomes their favorite phrase. They're comfortable, too comfortable, in routines that don't challenge them. Here's what most people get wrong. They think being stuck is about laziness or lack of ambition. Nah, I've met stuck people who work 2 jobs. The real trap, it's about who you're surrounding yourself with while you're trying to climb. And here's the ideology most people are trapped in. They think loyalty means staying with the same circle forever, no matter what. They think growing apart from childhood friends means you're fake. But let me tell you something profound. Sometimes changing is exactly what you need to do. Why is understanding this so crucial when you're young? Because young kings, the decisions you make about who you spend your time with between ages 15 and 25 will literally shape the rest of your life. This is the decade where your habits form, your worldview solidifies, your work ethic develops, and your future gets built brick by brick. Jim Rohn said something that's quoted so much it's almost a cliche, but it's true. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your 5 closest friends are grinding, learning, pushing boundaries, you're going to naturally elevate. If your 5 closest friends are content with just getting by, making excuses and killing time, well, you do the math. Good friends, real, genuine, growth-oriented friends will challenge you. They'll call you out when you're slipping. They'll celebrate your wins without jealousy. Good friends make you uncomfortable in the best way possible. They don't let you settle. Bad friends? They'll keep you comfortable in the worst way possible. They'll validate your excuses. They'll downplay your dreams as unrealistic. They'll make you feel guilty for wanting more. And the most insidious part? They'll do it while claiming they're keeping it real. The implications of choosing wrong are severe. Bad friends can introduce you to habits that take years to break. They can normalize mediocrity until ambition feels weird. They can drain your energy, your time, your focus, and you won't even realize it's happening. Understanding this topic helps you develop discernment. It teaches you that love isn't enough. You need alignment. When you're a young man growing into manhood, you're figuring out your temperament, your character, your abilities. And young kings, your environment will either clarify that or confuse it. Let me tell you about a guy named Michael Henderson from Detroit, Michigan. Real person, real story. Michael was smart, like really smart. He had natural charisma and could pick up new skills quick. In middle school, he used to talk about becoming an engineer, designing things, making a difference. His mom worked double shifts at a hospital, always telling him, "Baby, you're going to be something special." But in 8th grade, Michael got tight with a group of guys from his block. Good dudes in many ways, loyal, funny, always had each other's backs. But their ambitions, their vision, it ended at the neighborhood boundaries. Their biggest dreams were getting a decent job at the factory, maybe saving up for a nice car. Nothing wrong with that life if that's what you genuinely want. But for Michael, it was like putting a racehorse in a petting zoo. At first, Michael tried to balance it, but slowly, his friends' influence started reshaping his reality. When he talked about going to college out of state, they'd joke, "Oh, so you think you're too good for Detroit now?" When he stayed home to study, they'd guilt trip him. "Man, you're changing." The pressure was real, young kings, and Michael, like most teenagers, wanted to belong more than he wanted to become. By junior year, Michael was spending more time chilling than studying, more time at parties than at the library. His friends introduced him to weed. Nothing crazy, they said. Then it became a daily thing. Here's what Michael should have done but didn't. He should have had the courage to outgrow the relationships that were keeping him small. He should have found mentors. He should have sought out friends who were also college-bound, hungry, trying to break generational curses. But he didn't. By graduation, his grades had slipped. The college acceptance letters didn't come. His mom was heartbroken. 20 years later, Michael is 38 now, works at the same factory his friends talked about in high school. He's not happy. He's not miserable either. He's just stuck. He's got child support payments, a drinking habit, and dreams that feel more like ghosts than possibilities. Michael will tell you himself, "I didn't realize my boys were holding me back until it was too late. I thought they were my support system. I didn't see that they were keeping me down to their level because my growth made them uncomfortable." That's the real danger, young kings. Your friends won't usually sabotage you deliberately. They'll do it unconsciously, just by keeping you in their comfort zone. Let me hit you with wisdom from people who've studied this deeply. Tony Robbins says, "The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships." Every relationship is either lifting you up or pulling you down. There's no neutral. Napoleon Hill wrote in Think and Grow Rich, "When two or more people coordinate in a spirit of harmony toward a definite objective, they place themselves in position to absorb power." That's the power of a mastermind, of a crew that's aligned. Dr. David McClellan from Harvard showed that your reference group, the people you habitually compare yourself to, fundamentally determines your achievement level. If your reference group has low standards, you'll unconsciously adopt low standards. Dr. Henry Cloud wrote Necessary Endings and says, getting to the next level always requires ending something, leaving it behind, and moving on. And here's ancient wisdom, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Your ancestors knew this. Your grandparents knew this. Now you know it too. Being friends with the wrong people gets you stuck in ways that aren't obvious. They normalize behaviors that kill momentum. They create an environment where ambition is mocked. They drain your emotional energy with drama. And look, if this is resonating with you, share this video with at least 3 friends who need to hear it. Watch it together and have a real conversation afterward. That's how young men start building better circles. So what can you actually do about this? First, get brutally honest about your current circle. Look at your phone, your recent calls, your text threads. Ask yourself, are these people making me better? Do they challenge me? Do they support my goals or subtly discourage them? Second, actively seek out people who are where you want to be. Find mentors. Join communities where people are on their growth journey. Your circle doesn't have to be only physical anymore. You can curate your influences. Third, develop the habit of self-reflection. Journal, meditate, think deeply about who you're becoming. The more aware you become, the easier it is to see when external influences are pulling you off course. Fourth, set clear goals and share them only with people who will support them. Your dreams are precious, young kings. Not everyone deserves access to them. Some people will try to kill your dreams because seeing you succeed reminds them of their own unfulfilled potential. Fifth, build mental toughness through discipline, fitness, reading, learning a skill. When you prove you can commit to hard things, you develop the strength to resist peer pressure. Learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You might be the only one in your friend group trying to level up. You might miss lunch alone sometimes. You might miss parties to work on your goals. That temporary loneliness is the price of admission to a better life. Let's talk about something powerful, using your weaknesses as fuel. Maybe you grew up poor. That can become your motivation to build wealth. Maybe you struggle with focus. That can push you to develop discipline. Every weakness you have is raw material for strength. But here's the key. You need to be around people who help you transmute that weakness rather than people who enable it or mock it. If you're trying to get fit, but your boys are eating junk food every time you hang out, that's a problem. If you're trying to save money, but your crew is always pressuring you to spend, that's a problem. If you're trying to build something, but your circle treats your ambition like it's weird, that's a major problem. The right friends will see your struggles and help you work through them. They'll spot your potential even when you can't see it yourself. Think about that uncle at the family barbecue. You know the one who's always got a story about back in the day when he almost made it, almost got that scholarship, almost started that business. Now he's 50-something, working a job he hates, living with regret. And if you really listen to his story, you'll often find the same pattern. He got caught up with the wrong people at the crucial moment. I remember a dude from my neighborhood named Marcus, could ball, like seriously talented, had coaches looking at him. But Marcus's crew, they wanted to party, chase girls, do the street thing. Marcus, wanting to be accepted, tried to do both. Caught up in some situation he shouldn't have been in, got a record, lost his opportunities. Now he's in his 40s, teaching kids at a rec center, telling them, don't make the mistakes I made. That could have been prevented, young kings, with better friends, with more awareness, with the courage to choose differently. Here's my challenge to you. Take inventory this week. Really look at who you're spending your time with and whether that time is an investment or an expense. Ask yourself, when I'm with these people, do I feel inspired or drained? Do they celebrate my wins or seem uncomfortable when I succeed? Are they growing or stuck in the same patterns? Would I be proud to become like them in 5 years? Be honest. Your future depends on it. Your life has a direction, and everyone in it is either helping you move toward your destination or pulling you away from it. Some people are meant to be in your life for a season, not a lifetime, and that's okay. Young Kings, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell and share this with someone who needs to hear it.
Your 20s don't have to be a decade of confusion and regret. They can be the decade where you lay the foundation for everything you'll become. Remember, you're not betraying anyone by growing. You're not obligated to stay small so others feel comfortable. Jim Rohn also said, don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. I know this is hard. I know it might mean some lonely nights. But I promise you, the temporary discomfort of changing your environment is nothing compared to the permanent regret of wasting your potential. You've got gifts inside you that the world needs. You've got a destiny bigger than your current circumstances. But none of that happens if you're surrounded by people who are content with mediocrity. Your story doesn't have to end up like Michael from Detroit or Marcus from the neighborhood. Your story can be different. But only if you make it different. Starting today. I believe in you, young kings. Now go out there and become the man you were created to be. The company you keep today determines the person you'll become tomorrow. Much love. Stay focused, stay hungry, and keep leveling up. If this spoke to your heart, don't forget to subscribe. We're building something real here. A space to keep your mind sharp and your soul grounded. Don't forget, your future self is watching. Make him proud. Let's keep having these conversations. And let's keep talking about us too.